Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this tutorial, also episode of my solo survival. Now, if you're journeying to find out how to make Unthinkable Delicacy, wait no more, as it will be the very first thing that I do, and I will not waste any time. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do is get to your skills and go through kind of the basics of surviving until you can get to this cooking. Now, once you get the cooking, you will get this to pop up. Now, there's a lot of useful things in cooking, like water barrels, cooking pots, um, farming, basics of farming. So right here, secrets of farming, get large plots, large farm plots, and then basic to get small, and water irrigation. All of that is over here, and I will explain that after I do Unthinkable Delicacy, because if you're looking up a tutorial, then you, for the most part, already know how to do all this. So you get every single point in this entire thing, ignore that, that's modded, until you get to the very end, where it says, once every 6 hours, the chef can activate this and produce a dish of tremendous complexity. Requires all the resources in their own inventory. So, what you do is after you do that, if you see, and I'm going to circle it, down in your, above your hotbar, you get your skills. And this is what you use special abilities, like F3 is to heal animals, F4 is to make it where they get more damage. And then, by getting the Master Chef, you get what is F5. Now, if I were to click F5, it would pop up what I need. So, what I need, if you see this, and I'll put it on the screen, is 1 water or milk, 50 kernel wheat, 10 cooked prime meat, 5 salt, 10 sweetener, 50 herbs or spices, 50 berries, 50 vegetables, and 10 mythos. Now, mythos, if you don't know how to get that, go look at my last video. I showed me getting mythos. It was very, very exciting. But how you go to Mythos is you go to either a Power Stone Island or the Dragon Island or like the Hydra. In this game, those are like bosses. You go to Cyclops. You get like a snake woman thing that have a weird name. If you can kill a mermaid. You kill like the very hard to kill things. Yetis gives you like 5 Mythos on Snowy Islands. And you go get mythos like that. I got my mythos by going to the Powerstone Island and finding a Cyclops. I got stuck in the water, and I killed it using ballistas. So that's how I got my mythos. Now my mythos is right here because I didn't know. Honestly, I've never made Unthinkable Delicacy, so this is kind of going to be a new thing to me. I think I should have everything. I don't know if saps are going to count as sweetener. It's sugar. Sugar to me is sweetener. Don't need that. Well, I don't want it on the floor either, so I'll pick that up. I'm a farmer, so I carry things around. But this should be everything. So let's see if you are not. What is this? No. Requires at least 50. So, I'm gonna pause the video here, and I'm gonna get hungry, because apparently that's a requirement, and I will be right back. And we are back. It has actually been several hours. I've done a lot of grinding in between time, including making hundreds of walls and foundations. Yeah. I mean, I collected like 50,000 of every resource. I also did a whole lot of farming, so I filled up all my bags. Long story short, I was very productive to get hungry. And it took me twice as long because I died when I was about to go halfway due to a tiger. Awesome. Anyway, so and that's definitely below half. I should still have everything. So now, if I were to click F5, I am missing something. What am I missing? Got milk, the wheat, good, herbs, salt. Got the wheat, got the milk, cooked pomade, 10 salt, 10 sweetener, herbs. 50 berries. I'm missing the berries. That is no problem. Is there in here? Oh. Yep. Okay. And look at that, guys. It is lit up. So you have to have less than 50% health. Now, I actually don't know what this is gonna do. So, F5. Unthinkable Delicacy added. Here it is. Look at this. This raises everything across the board. Water, food, and vitamins in balance for a duration. This is amazing. I can only make these every 6 hours. So if I were to try to make another one, I have 7,000 seconds to go. So I'm going to immediately put this in here if I have the space. I don't. Okay, well, I'll put it in here then. And so, I know this is a modded thing, but it goes from like 10 hours to 83 days. So that's good. I will most likely sell that. I'm going to sell those for a hefty price in this server. Now, so that is how you make unthinkable delicacies. I will have the ingredients on the screen. If you're curious about how to get milk and things, you take a bucket. I'll show that real quick. And you go over, you hold it. And you go over to a cow. And you click E, milk. And it gives you a bunch of milk. And it goes into bottles in your inventory. Okay. Now, so if you're watching this to see that, that's how you make unthinkable delicacies. And sweetener is the sugar, so and so you're good there. And again, mythos is going to be the hardest thing to do. And if you find a cyclops or do it the hard way and go attack like 2 yetis, you can get it done. Now, for the second part of this tutorial video is going to be the basics of food. What is food? What do you want to go for? And the very basics of farming. And I actually have the farm ready because that's how I got hungry. Is I did harvesting boosts to all of my farms using a shovel. Now, you go to skills and you do the same thing here. You make it to this cooking. And then once you do, you will unlock this. Now, it's important when it comes to cooking to get things under shipwright. Or Captain Nearing gets under. Somewhere there is something that allows you to have preserving bags, and that is important. Let's see. Might be under here. Water skins. It was under something weird like this. Food harder. Ship resource box. I don't know. Somewhere you can get preserving bags. And preserving bags are very useful to maintaining the food that you use. Okay. And also you want to quickly go to farming and cook and get the water barrel, because that's how you're going to get water early on before you get the pipe system. So this is probably the first thing you want to get. Then you want to get this. This will allow you to do some basic cooking, make tea and things. I won't go into that because I haven't done any of that yet. So cooking pot. Now there's the basic recipes. Now basic recipes are important because they give you pork pies and fish and chips. And those are the 2 things that you're primarily going to be making if you want to stabilize your vitamins. Intermediate recipes, they're not useful unless you just want to roleplay and make some things. All you need in reality is fish and chips and pork pies. They're the easiest and best thing to make. And advanced recipes are just even a step further. I only did all of this so I can make it to the unthinkable delicacy. Secrets of cooking is also a very good thing to go towards, which you have to have all this anyway, because then you unlock the grill, and the grill will also let you unlock making paints. If you have water, you can either use water skins or you can connect it directly to a pipe system. So all you really need in the beginning is basic recipes to make pork pies and fish and chips. Now, once you do that, and you get a grill, because I always recommend getting a grill, you go over here, and none of the recipes are popping up. Why is that? Uh-oh. I must have clicked the button. Well, this tutorial got cut short. So if you open the grill and there's the button, for some reason I clicked it. Is this it? No. There's a button. It looked like this over here. And you will put in you'll type in pork pie or fish and chips, or you'll just look it up the food folder, the consumable is what it's called, folder. And fish and chips, I'm going off my memory here. You're going to need cooked fish. You're going to need herbs. It'll say herb here. I'm using algae because there's a swamp over there. It's easy to get a lot of algae. You'll need peppers. And you'll need a vegetable. And that's what you need for fish and chips. I'm pretty sure something like that. So you just take this, you put it all into the grill. You fire up the grill. The grill has to be fired up. Then you can cook it. Now to make pork pies, you need... Oh, and you need wheat for fish and pork pies. 10 wheat to do. Wheat is your biggest issue, which is why I have a lot of it. To make pork pies, you need wheat, you need meat, you need vegetables, wheat, I already said that, and potatoes. And that will make you pork pies. And once you do that, you will get stuff that will look like this. So if I were to take one of those and one of those, I am hungry, so I'll go ahead and eat them. You can either eat them through your inventory, which is what I do. And you go, eat, eat. That's it. That's all you need to do, is have 2 of them. Now, with pork pies, no, sorry, with fish and chips, the vitamin C, I believe that is, takes longer to go up, but it will go up, and you can keep your balance, and it'll also fill you up, basically. Also, if it's raining, that's good. Now, the pipe system, okay, I can explain that real quick. The pipe system is how you make water. And you have, I'm pretty sure you make them with the smithy, which again, I can't craft anything. What happened? What's it? Yeah, that's not it. It's crazy. I don't know what happened. I'm typing everything. Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Do I have any by chance? Well, you need metal, I believe. It's been a long time since I made them. You unlock them with the food tree, then you need metal, and then you can make irrigated water pipes. You just make pipes. All the pipes are from the same thing. You can use them. So you need like underground water pipes to go from your water source. So you put the underground water pipe in the water source, and when you have another one, you'll see a line. It's very, very self-explaining. And you walk with that line till it goes red. Then you back up and place it again. And I've done that multiple times in order to go from my water to here. So you'll see mini pipes all over the place. It has a decent distance. So if you were to follow this, you'll make it to my water source. And once you have it, all your underground water system down, like this, then you can either just go build these pipes by clicking T to change what you want to place. So instead of going underground water pipes, you can do like indoor water pipes, or you could do just pipes. Let's see what exactly this is called. Straight water pipe, and then there's irrigated pipe. Now, Straight pipes are obviously used if you don't want it to be irrigated. For instance, this pipe here, I was going to have go over here to my grill, which is right behind this wall and right here. And the grill snaps onto the pipe, not the other way around. So keep that in mind. And sometimes it's a good idea to put the pipes down before you build your kitchen or your cooking area. And so then it'll snap on. And what I did is I put the ender water pipe here because I have a foundation. Also, it's very important when it comes to farming to realize that this is a modded server. You usually can't do this like the way I'm doing it. As in, it matters. That's why these are here. It matters what it's on. It matters what environment you're at. It matters what it is. For instance, with these modded things, I can change the environment by going here and saying set soil. These soils will allow you to do different seeds. Equator dirt is the most common thing for everything, and it will actually tell you if you have your seeds. It will say for potatoes, it can be polar, temperate, equator. It can be polar, temperate, polar. You see? So you can look at that and you can find out what you need. And it also matters what it's on, whether it's on stone, wood, or thatch, or just the ground, or sand. You see, there's a lot of things when it comes to placing down these farm plots that you have to keep in mind. But since I'm using modded ones, I can put them down on anything, anywhere, and change the soil, and it makes my life a lot easier. And auto hide on my chest disabled, so that's unfortunate. But then what you do is you put this irrigated system on, and you'll see. And once you do that, and put your plot down, you'll see that it will say water irrigated, right? Everything is irrigated and gives you the water. Okay? That's basically it. The hard part is just finding out what seed goes where and where in relation to your environment and where in relation to on thatch, wood, or stone. And to be honest, I can't answer you that. So what I would say, just have a little foundation like this, have thatch, wood, stone, and then just ground, and see what'll let you plant. It's kind of a trial or error. Or you can probably go online and find out. I just don't know, because I use modest things. Okay, now how farming works is, now all of these you can see has a harvesting bonus of 8. Does that mean this can be going? No, I guess I missed one. It can have harvesting bonus. Now everything's ready to harvest, so I'm just gonna go over here and harvest all of this wheat. Now I'm gonna get a lot of wheat because all of it has, well, most of it had harvesting bonus. And these aren't ready to be harvested. Those are. Anyway, I will harvest the peppers as well. So here's how this works. So you just harvest everything. And let me go ahead and grab a seed, and I'll show you through the process beginning to end at the same time. So let me grab, I don't know. Yes, and do wheat seed. Oh, actually, I have wheat seed, so we're good. So I go right over here to one that isn't used, and you have to fertilize it. And how you fertilize is you grab poop. And the pig is the best way to do that, because you can just grab the poop from the pig, if I can grab it, and then you can eventually actually force him to poop. And then you make dirt, and you need thatch. So I always carry some thatch with me to make fertilizer. And yep, you can just tell him to poop, and he will give you. And you can do that, and he'll just eat a lot. And so it's good to have like maybe 3 pigs. I only have 1, but it's good to have like 3. And so after you get your fertilizer, let me plant the seed. So you do this plant. I want to plant a wheat seed. And then it says E to deposit fertilizer. So it goes from 5,000 for 50 for 1,000 fertilizer to 108,000 fertilizer. You can also just deposit feces, but it goes You see it goes like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It goes to 8,000 instead of like 50 something thousand. And all it costs you is a couple of thatch to get that extra like 30-ish, 40,000. So it's definitely worth it to go hit a tree to make the actual fertilizer and not just use to poop. Now, then you need to make a shovel. When you make a shovel, you will see that you can, it says harvesting bonus 0 out of 5. You left click with the shovel and play a little game. And you do that. And it's a very easy game. I like to go third person because I can get a little zoomed out thing. And what I'm doing right now is I'm skipping all of the growth stages. So I'm making it go from sapling to middling to growthling. I don't have to rate all of that. I'm just doing it. Now, once it's fully grown, just like my other seeds, here we go. Now it's a full thing. Once it's fully grown, just like these, I just harvested them, you saw me, and you see they keep staying as just plants. But if you want to get more out of this, so instead of getting 20, if you want to get 80, then you go over here with a shovel, and you do this 5 times successfully, and you get a plus 10 harvesting bonus. And it's a very easy minigame. It does use a lot of energy, and it makes you hungry. So it's worth to keep that in mind. And then you do that, and then you will get more. Now, if you do a harvesting bonus, you do not get seeds. You get a lot, you get like 5 times more what you would have gotten when it comes to what it is, in this case, wheat. But if I were to harvest this when it's done, I will get like 96-ish wheat, but I will get no seeds. If I were to not harvest bonus this, I have a chance to get seeds. Okay, it's not guaranteed. So if you were to not do a harvesting bonus on, if you have 1 seed, I recommend planting it, doing the growth thing like I just did with that one, and then not doing a harvesting bonus, and do that maybe 5 or 6 times, and you will get a seed by 5 or 6 times. You will get a lot of seeds, but like 10. And then you can start doing the harvesting bonus like I just did with this one. But if you do that, you will not get the seeds, and I made that mistake as I only had 1 wheat seed, and I was doing it over and over and over again, trying to get as much as I can to make my pork pies and fish and chips for the whole server. And it was seriously struggling until one time I just got lazy, forgot, grew it up, and got like 30 seeds, and it was great. Now I have hundreds of seeds. So that's basically it. That's basics of farming. And actually, it'll say right here, if you look very closely, it says in the Unthinkable Delicacy, you have 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 20 seconds, or you can just click F5 and get this countdown. As you see, I've been talking for about 1,000 seconds. Well, I have a lot of issues with my game, considering I can't craft anything, and I have the global chat stuck, and unfortunately, I don't know how to do that, so I can't give a tutorial or anything on that. But thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're joining me and you're not subscribed to this channel, and if you like Atlas things, I will tell you I'm not a professional, but I do have fun. I have 2 other people with me. Smokey is the big one. If you want to go check out his channel, he has way more subscribers than me and knows what he's doing in this game. And he does tutorial videos about things like taming, whistle commands. Go definitely check him out. Link is down in the description. And please, if you want to click the sub button, that would be amazing. I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers, and I will try to do something very special on that occasion. And leave the like button or a dislike, it doesn't matter, and leave down a comment, because I love comments. I love reading them. I love communicating with other people. So, and give me any ideas about what to do with my Atlas survival, and how I could improve maybe my videos. Any ideas? All ideas and or criticism are welcome. But I hope you have a wonderful day. And with that, this will be the end of this tutorial / episode. And Robert Real is signing off.